Noon, good evening, good morning, Fabulites. This is Angela, and I have got questions for you. What opens with us thinking that maybe Pastor Lionel is about to bust out Lady May's secret? One of them. And what closes, hold on a second. What closes with us thinking that Uncle Bishop Daddy is about to bust out Lady May's secret in his head? Maybe. If you guess Greenleaf season 2, episode 14, The Father's Will, you're correct. I am Angela again. The channel is Be Fabulous You. Be Fabulous You. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and sticking around to see how we get from opening to closing. We got Miss Video Vixen Bella in my periphery. She ain't on camera, but she might want to come shake her booty or something. Okay, so we got Lionel. He's in the bishop's office with Lady May and Bishop, and he has come all the way face to face, let us know in advance that he was coming to confess something that was very important. And me and Lady May are sweating. We don't know what he's going to say. And he confesses that his son Aaron is gay, and that questioning Kev, you know, Charity's husband, baby daddy, was or is in Alabama with Aaron. Lionel wants Pastor Bishop Daddy to talk to Aaron, since the bishop has always had a way with Aaron. And Lionel, he's like, you know, Aaron won't listen to reason. According to him, he was born gay. Okay, so that's the end of that scene. Then we see Carissa giving her hubby a wake up BJ in celebration and preparation for his first day as a big preacher in charge of the big church, and her first day as a bona fide big lady, big church first lady. And we even find out that she is not going into her job on time. She gonna go late because she got first lady duties to attend to. So she needs to set a tone. Okay, so then we see, we find out that Tamala Mann wants Charity to go on the road as a backup singer. Jabari is giving Charity the news via video chat. She in the bed, you know, kind of first thing in the morning type deal. Then we see Aaron, Mr. Aaron, attorney Aaron, back at Greenleaf with Pastor Bishop Daddy, and they are heading to the mediation session with Pastor Lionel. And attorney Aaron wants Bishop on his side, just as Pastor Lionel wants Bishop on his side. Bishop say he on the side of the Lord. He on the side of the Lord. Then we see Charity coming to tell her mama and Gigi about the national tour that she's going to be going on 10 weeks on the road with baby. What's the baby's name? Nathan. And Charity wants to ask one of Lady's employees, Marielle, to come nanny because nobody else will do. And that baby is so sweet. Y'all see that little baby? It's so sweet. It's sweet a Fuda. Okay. And Lady May is like, see, you're going to be on the road. Who would have held your baby while you had this conversation? You need your sister to hold this baby. I'm like, she could have talked to you and held the baby at the same time, Lady May. What are you talking about? Okay. And we also find out that Mr. Darius is cooking for Gigi tonight. So that's what's going on. Then we see the father and son mediation beginning in Bishop's office. He's setting the intention and, you know, sending a prayer up to the Lord to guide this conversation. Okay, so then we see Carissa and Jacob being briefed. They set up by the church treasurer, Brittany. She's going to go marshal the troops for the staff meeting. And Jacob ends up checking Carissa for asking Brittany to send Tasha Skanks her way. He like, you know, Brittany is not the secretary, she the treasurer. And so you go find Tasha yourself. And Lady Carissa is like, I have reached out to Tasha several times and she has not gotten back to me, sir. Okay, so then we see that the mediation is going rough. Bishop is, your dad asked me to help because he loves you, Aaron. And Aaron is like, there's nothing to help. He needs to accept me. And then they end up taking a break, a 5-minute break, because things are escalating. And Bishop is like, let's take a break. And then, who are all these cars driving down the road slow? And then we see Bishop saying to Pastor Lionel, Who would choose this? You know, Jacob, we find out that Jacob wants to keep things, he and his staff meeting, he wants to keep things the same at Triumph. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He just want to sprinkle in some real church. That's his ministry to the homeless and the hopeless. Sprinkle in some of them people and some of that administration into the mix. Amen? Amen, says the staff. Okay, so then we see Lady May with her assistant, pastor's assistant, maybe both of their assistant, planning the cotillion. Get the piano mover, not the cotillion, but planning for the cotillion. It's a big deal. It's lots of moving pieces that go into making a cotillion come off. So she's telling her to get the piano movers to come out to the mansion. She wants the girls to have space to practice their dancing. Okay, so then we see Lady May and Bishop. They run into each other in the hallway of the church. And Lady May is like, I was just coming for you. How's it going? And Bishop is like, not well. Lionel's disappointed. And May is like, Aaron needs to listen to reason from two upstanding ministers. And Bishop is like, our views differ on this. And Lady is like, you are not condoning. And Bishop is like, it's not mine to condone or not condone. But he's Lionel's son. And Lady is like, that boy drove Kevin from this house in a cloud of confusion. And Bishop is like, Lionel is no saint now. If Jacob were gay, we would handle this different. Aaron is not going to change. And Lady May is like, that's why Lionel deserves your sympathy. That's why Lionel deserves your sympathy. Aaron is not your son. He is not Faith. And then it kind of, when I heard it, I'm kind of like, ooh, wouldn't that be interesting if we think, oh, Faith committed suicide because she was traumatized over years of dealing with the incest and the shame and the trauma that comes from being raped and all of that mess. Maybe she also had some issues with her sexuality that she was dealing with. Maybe that was a conversation in the household. Maybe that contributed to her, committing suicide. We don't know. But wouldn't that be an interesting something? Okay, so we see Lady May is like, I'm gonna go and catch Charity up on all of this because I don't want her finding out on the streets or whatever. Then we see Jacob. He is in the pulpit of his now new big church, and the treasurer comes in and she like, maybe we should slow down and, wait on your integration of the real church people because, they don't know what's going on. Everybody here don't even know what's going on in terms of the money situation. And, how's it going to look to have a new ministry coming in and spending money on a new program. And this is my advice. You could take it or leave it. But my advice is to start slow. Take it or leave it. And Jacob is like, I'll take it under consideration. I thought that was funny. I'll take it under consideration. Okay, so then we see Aaron. He's coming to apologize to Charity, and Charity is not here for feeling bad for Kevin or hearing anything about how Kevin feel bad when Kevin left his son without a father. I think that this scene, the woman who plays Charity, I think this was her best scene that I've ever seen her do. I thought she killed it. And she said, if I was a lesbian, I would still be a mother. And then when she opened the scene at the beginning, she's like, how may I help you? When you were working here, living in our house, representing me in my divorce, you used to ask, how can I help you? She killed that scene. But anyway, so we see Lady Carissa walking in on Tasha, Lady Tasha Love Fest. Some of the staff, oh, we just love you so much. Oh, how you doing, girl? Oh, come to dinner. Oh, you the greatest. Oh, we just love you. And, Carissa, excuse me. And then they all leave. Okay, girl, if you need anything, let us know. They say Natasha, she's loved, obviously. And then Carissa's like, how are you holding up? Carissa has this little undercurrent thing where even when she's asking something that seems nice, like on the surface, like, how you holding up? I'm like, oh my God, is she about to cuss the woman out? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Carissa has this real undercurrent. That's how Lady May is. But Lady May's sweetness and softness is more sweet and soft on the top. Carissa doesn't have as much sugar and spice on the top, but they both got that iron fist and the velvet glove thing going. But Lady May's velvet is just more velvety and cushiony. Okay, so Tasha's like, it's hard. I keep circling back around in the condo, and I keep coming back to Basie's shoes. He only took one pair of shoes. And Lady Carissa's like, oh my goodness. Will you come to dinner at the parsonage tonight? And the woman at the door, a woman comes in and she's like, excuse me, First Lady. And then both of the women turn around and they're like, yes. And, she's like, I met First Lady Tasha. And, now I'm like, oh, Lord, I know Tasha about to get it now because Carissa, she ain't like that. That's some confusion. Because she is finally the First Lady. And you better recognize, all of y'all. So we're back in the mediation with the father and the son. And Lionel is like, why can't you just try to change? And I'm kind of like, now this child done grew up a PK, a preacher's kid. He been hearing your thoughts and your ideas and picking up on how you feel about gay people all his life. You don't think he tried to change? That's all. Anyway, and then sure enough, he basically says he did. And then Lionel was like, he's leaving, but not before he drops. I love you, Dad. Mom knew I was gay. I told her when I was 13. She told me not to tell you because you react just how you reacted now. And she knew all about you, too. All of them. Just because you did it with women doesn't mean wasn't a sin. And then Lionel is like, lying to the bishop. I don't know what he's talking about. Honestly. And when somebody say honestly, when I hear somebody say honestly, I'd be like, are they lying? In this case, he was definitely lying. But when you're like, honestly, now I'm going to tell you the truth now. It's like, what, you ain't been telling me the truth before? What's really going on? He's like, I don't know what he's talking about. Honestly, it's crazy how a perverted mind sees perversion where there is none. And Bishop is like, yes, it is crazy. Like, I see you, sir. And then we see the Cuzzos at dance practice for the cotillion. And Messy behind Zora talking about, look at Suzette. She begged that guy to be her date. And Sophie is like, blah, blah, blah. Where's your date at? Then the Christian thug, Isaiah, comes running in late in sunglasses. And he showboats in the practice. He was showboating coming in late. He have group of groupies. Afterwards, he taking pictures with them. Then he storms out 3 against 1. Is this how you gonna do me, Zora? When they challenge him on his behavior. But we're gonna loop back to that later. So we see Bishop trying to get information from Lady May about Lionel. Did Patrice ever say anything to you about Lionel cheating? And Lady May is like, well, what did he say? Like, you could tell she don't want to give herself away. Because, usually when you're not an advanced liar and somebody say something like that, you'd be like me, I'd be like, I did it, I cheated. Like, every little thing, I'm like, I have to confess, I can't hold it no more, you know the truth. But she's an advanced liar, so she didn't say anything to me about Lionel and other women, and she told me everything. Lionel cheating? And Lady May is like, pastor say something, and she's like, other women, plural? And that's when we know, ooh, she mad, because she thought she was the only one. No, she never said that to me, and she told me everything. If you ask me, that boy is just trying to deflect attention away from his mess. Okay, so then we see Tasha at Jacob and Carissa's place for dinner. And she's like, the only point that the Duchess, Brittany, that's the treasurer woman, has is a decimal point. They gossiping, talking about church stuff. And I don't know what she has against the homeless. Is it because they smell, or she thinks they'll get her shoes dirty? You want me to handle her? And Carissa's like, we got it. Thank you. And Tasha, she's kind of sad. And then they kind of look at her like, what? I'm sorry, you can And then she's like, I just hope he's safe. I really miss him. And then Jacob, he takes his hand and he puts it over Tasha's hand for comfort. And then Carissa is looking annoyed. Is she annoyed at Basie? Is she annoyed at Tasha? Is she annoyed at Jacob? Is she just annoyed at life? Then we see Darius serving Pastor Gigi his home-cooked meal. And Gigi is asking, well, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And he's like, a bigger house, haven't written a book. Well, what you gonna write a book about? Oh, I have a thing full of ideas at the office. What, do you want kids? Nah, it's kind of late to start. Then we see dinner at the Greenleaf Mansion, and Lady May is on the war path. She is mad because she's not Lionel's only one. But it's kind of low-key, like bubbling under the surface. But it's like roiling. You can like feel the bubblation. And Charity, you going to have Tamala's assistant watch your child? You going to have her watch Nathan? What are you going to, what is she going to have? She going to lead worship service for you too? Because that's what you do here at the church. Who's going to do that? Oh, you going to have that gay man do it? Oh, look at this mess that Kevin left you in. She's upset, Lady May. And then Lionel was like, well, I want to, Pastor Lionel, I want to apologize for Aaron's role in all of this. He's just lost sight of God's law. And then Lady May, she like, and I got something for you too. And she's like, which one of God's laws has he lost sight of? One of the commandments? Like, thou shalt not commit adultery? That one? I am not here for homosexuals, but there is no law. She mad at him. And Lionel was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's gotten into you. And May is like, well, me either. And then Charity is like, it's my life, Ma. And then May is like, I don't want you to throw your life away running after this Jabari while your son is sleeping in a pimped out bus. A woman has a unique way of experiencing and expressing love, and it makes us vulnerable. And I don't want you to lose your self-respect over a man, because no man is worth it. More wine! She tripping. I didn't do it justice, but that scene I think was the funniest scene of the whole series for me. Then we see Cuzzo talking to Christian Thug, and she's like, the guy is a frame. The girl is the picture. You've got it backwards, sir. And then Zora is like, yeah, you might want to slow down with the groupies, at the cotillion. And then Isaiah is like, oh, you taking her side? And then Sophia is like, it's not all about you. And then Isaiah is like, oh, 3 against 1. I see. I'm out. And then Zora follows Isaiah out. And then Isaiah is like, why do you have to choose her side every time? And Zora is like, I'm trying to deal with you and her. And Isaiah is like, oh, now I am something to deal with? And then I miss stuff to be here, come here and tap dance. And then Zora's like, no. And then Isaiah is like, you smashing her or me? He yelling it all out. Anybody can walk out the child. That's just that's so insensitive, Mr. Isaiah Thug. And then Zora follows him. He's like, I'm with you. And then he pushes her. And then Zora's like, oh, why me? Why would you hurt me, Isaiah? And then Isaiah's like, I'm sorry. When you judge me, I get scared. I'm gonna lose you. You're everything to me. You're more than music. You're more than everything. I get crazy and I wow out when I think I'm gonna lose you. I can't control myself because I love you. And then Zora's like, it's okay. And then they hug and they kiss. Ooh, they wearing this thing out with this child, and he reeling her in. And it's like at this moment, it's too late. It's a wrap, Miss Zora. I think she in a domestic, she in the cycle. She done been pulled in. And we don't know where he's coming from. We don't know what the story is. But I saw the actresses talking like on the own YouTube channel. And I guess the girls are going to get together and save Zora. And we, Lord, know she needs saving from herself. But they hug and they kiss. Did I say that? Woo. Okay, so then we see the lady confronting Lionel about the other women. And he's like, there was no one as important as you. No one who touched me so deeply. And Lady May is like, Negro, please. I could have ended my marriage and shamed my family on that mess that you were talking. How many other stupid women? And Lionel was like, there were a few. Your brother was a rapist. Your husband ain't no saint. And as far as I know, it was that sissy son-in-law of yours that turned my errand. So you just close your mouth. Okay, so then we see Grace and Darius. And Grace is like, are you sure you don't want kids? And Darius is like, all I want is you. Whatever you want, you can get it. Wherever you want to go, we can go. Whatever you want to do, we can do. You are all that I want. And then Carissa, we see her in bed, and she trying to figure out how to get Lady this Tasha thing. And she like Jacob come in. Carissa is like, we need to move Tasha. Her office is right next door to yours. I should be next door to you. And there is this nice big office all the way down the hall away from you. And Jacob is like, slow your roll. I've been thinking all day about, all day about, And then he returns the favor from the morning. And then we see Pastor Gigi and Darius, and they're petting, heavy petting. And they grinding and carrying on. Pastor, and I think I blinked, but I think they might have been doing the do. Okay. So then we see Pastor Lionel, he leaving, and Pastor Bishop is seeing him off, and he's like, May isn't feeling well, but let me just say that, gay or straight, that boy is the only blood relative that you've got, and he needs you, and there's gonna come a time when you need him. And Lionel was like, yeah, I'm gonna take that into consideration. Tell May I'm sorry. And Bishop is like, for what? And then Lionel was like, for her not, he just make up some stuff. And then Lionel leaves. And then Pastor Bishop Daddy is standing there, watching the car drive off. And is he doing some figuration? Is he figuring out what's going on? Cause there's some going zones. So that was Greenleaf. Just time for you to watch it tomorrow. The new episode comes on tomorrow. Thank you again for your patience. Thank you for tuning in and watching the video. If this isn't your first time, welcome back. If it's your first time, welcome. If you are a subscriber, thank you. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead, subscribe. Like the video, because I like you. If I could like you, I give all of y'all a thumbs up. Every single one of you a thumbs up. Share the video. We're working on 200 subscribers. I think that's it. Today is the best day ever. You are fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So go ahead and do that. Be you, be fabulous you. Peace.